Hello. Okay, this is a continuation of the problem 6. I just had to come back another day to re-record because I kept getting interrupted. And when I finished the video, I've been gone back and forth, pausing and stopping and being interrupted by plumbers, and other mold remediation stuff for so many times that I forgot I didn't even explain it correctly. The second method, which is the method that I'm going with and which the method I'm going to write out right now again. So we are doing continuation of problem 6. So I'm basically going to upload 2 videos, and the first one is going to go over what the general problem is, an introduction, and what should be done, and my method of approach. And this one right here, this video is specifically only for this method 2 code, and explaining why I prefer method 2 over the first method that I described in the part 1 of this video. So actually, let me write part 2 of stream non-repeat. Yeah, I was so distracted yesterday because of the plumbing things. I remember just saying the wrong problem name. So yeah, this is method 2, using queues instead of using queues and hash instead of using a doubly linked list and hash. So I don't have the data drawn anymore, obviously, but I don't think that should matter. I know. Okay, so let's. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can't talk it out and how it's done, but I guess in a way I can. I just have to be careful. So let's just move forward and see if I have to draw it out, then I'll draw it out. So we're going to define a stream. Oh, actually no, we're gonna define. Wow, I forgot the naming policy, like the non-repeat, and this is going to be so bad. Non-repeat. Because I recorded this before, I just didn't explain it good. I didn't explain it well enough. I'm gonna re-record. So let's make this fast. So I'm getting a text from more plumbers. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was the plumber. So we're going to initialize stream. I probably don't have to write it. I'm just gonna write it as S. I don't know what I'm doing. Stream. Oh, right. I forgot to increase the eraser size. Stream. Okay, define non-repeat stream. And then we're going to set a max character of 26. And we're going to use, oh wait, let's use char max, because I think max would be confused as a function. This is a function. Oh, there's a method in Python called max. And then we're going to initiate our queue, an empty queue, with a count. Wait, no, char count, because there is also a thing in method in Python that has just count. Initialize everything in there to 0 times max. This part doesn't fully make sense to me. Like, I guess every element in the empty queue is a 0, and we're gonna have 26 zeros. I don't know how that even makes sense, but okay. And we're gonna traverse the whole stream. So we do that with a for loop for I in the range length of the stream. We are going to, for everything that comes through, we're going to just put it in the queue. So stream at I as it comes through. And then we're going to increment. So we're messing with Unicode now, and I don't fully understand. I mean, I understand Unicode, but this is a bit of a stretch for me to understand. So the char count. So we're going backwards. We're going to subtract whatever the is. I don't know if this is correct syntactically, but we are going to get the um, Unicode of I and subtract it by the Unicode of A. And for the longest time, I was confused on this until someone told me, I was like, no, because A is the start. So what you're doing is you're basically normalizing. Normalize. Why is it when I get here, I can't write normalize? Oh, I'm pressing the button. Duh. Whatever. My pen just craps out in this angle. I need to get a new pen. Normalizing. So we get the real like value instead of just like, because like A is at 97 on the Unicode thing. So we are starting at 97, but you can't start at 97 because that wouldn't give us the right answer. So whatever. And then we're going to increment that ordinance, uh, whatever, subtracted by the whatever. We're going to increment that Unicode because we're going by Unicode by a plus one with a plus one. And then we're going to move over here because I ran out of room. Where I'm going to run out of room. And then we're going to check. So, following that, while the queue is not empty, we're going to check, we're going to use an if statement to check if the count at the ordinate or the Unicode at the queue is, oops, whatever, at the queue is more than, at the queue at 0, because it will be the first element in there, because there should only be one element in there, I think, minus a, yeah, this looks so weird, but bear with me. So if it's smaller, I mean, if it's larger than 1, that means there was a repeat. So we're just going to pop it out the queue, and that's it. That's all we're doing, because we don't need more than 1 in there. So the queue is going to be empty until we get a unique character, a non-repeat character. So we're going to write an else statement and go, well, if or else there the we don't need to state it, but if it gets to this point, that means that there was an element that was less than uh less than 1, which means, or wait, yeah, that is 1, or yeah, that's less than 1. So shouldn't it be just like, yeah, sorry, that is less than 1, and that means that it is unique. So we're just then going to print whatever that element is, q at the index 0, and then we're going to break, because we are only looking for the one non-repeat. We're not looking for all of them. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay, cool. And this is different from the doubly linked list method in terms of complexity, because it's a little more space efficient. I'm seeing 1 hash and 1 queue instead of 2 hashes and 1 doubly linked list that I described before. The time complexity is the same, I think. Yeah, it's like the same. It's O of n time, because we have to well, I explained it in the first video. I don't remember now. But yeah, we access the hash in constant time, but for queues, because we need to kind of go through and search, it's still going to be n amount of work. We have a loop. So yeah, it's going to be O of n time for this, I'm guessing. I explained that better in the first video, but I'm tired now. So anyway, so that's the second part. That's part 2. Enjoy. This was a much better explanation now that I was only interrupted once instead of 3 times. Okay, cool. Bye. Did I miss anything?